Scotland, my home. For many, Scotland evokes visions of tartan and sound bagpipes, but it also is a land filled with beauty, history and legends. The rolling borderlands to the south cover the land like a quilt of lush greens and golden browns, stitched together with the stone fences and trees of 100 years past. Small lanes winding among the patchwork fields, dotted with cattle and sheep, provide the gateway to these sites. Moving along the coastal area, you will find the small fishing villages and towns of Eyemouth or North Berwick. Along the rugged coast are the major ports of Glasgow and Aberdeen. As you travel inland and to the north, the land becomes more rugged. Lochs fill between the sharp rising landscapes that seem to rise straight from the ground. Each twist of the motorway opens a new sight to behold of this unchanged countryside of yesteryear. Rich in history and legend, this country offers a traveller much to see. Castles built centuries before, some of which are still homes for their descendants, are open for viewing. Blair Castle in Blair Athol or Abbotsford to the south show the beauty these estates once had and still do so today. But one cannot forget those castles left in ruin from the ravages of time and centuries of war. Urquhart Castle on Loch Ness may no longer be the fortress it once was, but its stories are still told today. Battles for freedom and life were fought on these grounds. Culloden Field, the final battle for the clan's rights and freedom, still heralds the people of this land. I invite you to see a part of Scotland and enjoy her people as seen by one of her descendants from the Clan Donald of Skye as he travels with his friends. Listen to the music, see the sights, meet the people, and hear their stories as they travel Scotland. Come on our journey as we take a walk in the Highlands with Rod MacDonald and friends.
A bunch of us are here on a holiday staying in a house down in the lowlands. The holiday is called A Walk in the Highlands, but we're in the lowlands. But that's okay. But this is our theme song, I suppose, huh? This is on my CD, Then He Woke Up. I was up in the Western Highlands about 1993, and I was playing hide and seek with the sons of a friend of mine who lives up there, and they and their little border collie were running me ragged all afternoon. I was getting pretty exhausted trying to keep up with them. We were way up on this hilltop, overlooking the Isles of Rum and Egg, and I found a rock to hide behind that faced out over the sea where the kids couldn't see me. And for about an hour, they couldn't find me. And I just kind of drifted off into my thoughts for a while in this beautiful place and started making up this song. And it occurred to me that as I was sitting there that my distant ancestor, as my last name is MacDonald, that my distant ancestor who left in the early 1800s from Inverness and took a ship to Nova Scotia might very well have passed this very spot, looked back, and looked right at the spot where I was sitting, and then probably sometime around that time it would have dawned on him that he'd very likely never see that place again. And that's kind of how this song happened. Whenever we measure life's greatest treasures, the simplest of pleasures is often most high. hold and to cherish a love that won't perish, and to walk in the Highlands with you by my side. Oh, well, I remember the 1st of November, the frost on the heather. I followed the tide west through the Highlands. Our ship sailed in silence, and never the Highlands again have I spied. And how many lifetimes I've wandered since I took adventure, my bride. How many good lives squandered, victory and justice denied. At the end of my story, come fortune or glory, or only to answer for blindness or pride. If there's a heaven, one thing I believe in, I'll walk in the Highlands with you by my side. How many lifetimes I've wandered since I took adventure, my bride. How many good lives squandered, victory and justice denied. At the end of my story, come fortune or glory, or only to answer for blindness or pride. If there's a heaven, one thing I believe in, I'll walk in the Highlands with you by my side. I'll walk in the Highlands with you by my side.